We've got a pretty bountiful one, I guess.
I guess Zohran won the primary. Moldovan vindicated. I'm reconciled to it. I don't even want to give them the satisfaction of having a crash out over Zohran because people have been
that's how I found out he won, because we started getting more death threats than usual. And I was like, what's going on? I was like, why is everyone talking about putting me in a gulag all of a sudden?
Like, Anna and Dasha getting dragged out into the street and murdered.
Yeah, we're gonna slice you. I'm like, what? And then I looked and I was like, oh, fuck the election. then I was like, why is this the first thing
that you think of
when you're candidate, when you win, is to be mad at some bitch? Like, well, aren't you happy? Why are you so mad? Didn't you get what you wanted?
I was like scrolling through all the death threats about us getting like publicly executed and felt like I was on coke, or like that one time where we like made $30,000 in a couple of hours when we debuted our merch website and then got deplatformed instantaneously. Pump it into my veins.
And it's not like we had a candidate that we cared about.
Yeah,
we didn't want.
We weren't like Team Cuomo or Team Adams.
But it's like it makes sense how he could have won the Democratic primary.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have to give credit where it's due. And he did run an energetic and robust campaign contra all the machine guys who did nothing.
Yeah.
And just like sat back twiddling their thumbs. Yeah. Every like viral video of him is just like him eating gross third world slop with his hands.
Except the burrito, which he's eating with a knife and fork.
Which is like not how you do it. Yeah.
Obviously something ain't right with that guy, but
no, I know. Yeah, he's dark triad.
I think, you know, if he somehow does make the city more affordable,
he ain't gonna do that, but
then that's great. And then if he doesn't, then everyone will make fun of him, and that'll be funny.
Yeah.
And we'll keep getting great New York Post headlines. And there's something fun about like, the mayor, you know, like I haven't really felt that way in a while. So that'd be fun to have just kind of like a scapegoat, if you will. My mentor, Peter Thiel, taught me about this concept. It's Gerardian. And that's why I get paid the big bucks.
By Peter Thiel.
By Peter Thiel. It's because I'm going to scapegoat Zohran Mamdani. Scam Donnie. The New York Post keeps, it's all so...
Say it ain't Zoe.
Say it ain't Zoe. The price is white. About how he wants to make white people pay more money in rent or whatever. It's funny
because he won primarily with like affluent white voters who tend to be the most active voters. Because they ain't doing anything with their time. They have like email jobs and nannies and stuff, and really like activism and organizing. And a lot of people had the question of like, why would these people actively vote against their interests specifically? Because he's basically promoting policies that pander to people who already live for free or heavily subsidized at the expense of like hardworking, tax-paying, middle class, like millennials. But I feel like that's easily reconciled by the fact that these people probably have enough money to where their needs are met. A lot of them are not just merely upper class, but are extremely wealthy.
Exactly.
And so it's more like existential versus materialist for them. Like they're basically virtue signaling that they're good people.
100%. Because they don't have, when you aren't actively concerned about your quality of life, because it's always been pretty good and will likely stay pretty good, then you get to worry about like other stuff that doesn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah, and like, you know, even all of his antics of like being on camera eating food is meant to pander to those people, not actual minorities. Because white libs love like a flare of exoticism. They're like, look at this guy who's like chopping it up at the bodega with an iced cafecito. Yeah.
He does just
it is like really like it is like a third world minstrel act that he's putting on.
Well, his mom makes her fucking Masala Memories movie. Fucking diaspora dumpling drama. I haven't seen any of her films, Masala. But that's what I assume. I assume they're about someone eating a really spicy curry that takes them, that reminds them
Mississippi Masala
of their immigrant childhood or something. Whatever.
There's this guy Kaizen Asaidu, who's like some African conservative who made the point that Trump talks about immigration without explicitly talking about brown people and is called racist. Zohran talks explicitly about taxing white people and is celebrated for it, which is not that contradictory either, because the implication is that racism is good when brown people do it and not allowed when white people do it. But obviously, like, white people aren't racist at all, so what it means is that like white people just can't have any like identity or pride.
Or like observe reality. Mm-hmm. I mean, and if he really ruins New York, then I'll just do like a Lou Reed thing, which I've been secretly wanting anyway. Like, you know, kind of more of a 1970s Lou Reed, New York's dangerous, you know. Yeah.
It reminded me also of like that Stav joke where he's like, you know, like, people are always talking about our differences and our conflicts, but actually all people around the world are fundamentally the same, and like in that they like to get together with their family and eat food, except for wasps who are different and weird. But like,
that's not really true.
And like, yeah, they're my favorite arc, like subplot of this was all the conservatards who don't really leave their house much and are kind of scared of their own shadows, being like, but he's a jihadist. Which, like,
right, he's going to do
obviously
Sharia
not
law.
He's like wearing his religion like a skin suit to appeal to affluent white voters. Like, he's clearly like a guy who hangs out at like pride parades for the photo op and like leaves comments like, you bitch, you ate, or whatever on his wife's Instagram.
It's Ramadan,
and she's
but
like,
you
so
ate.
true, bestie. So true. He would have never call a woman a bitch.
They met on Hinge, you know. He's going to be the first.
Muzzy. You know, there's like that Muslim dating app.
It's called Muzzy?
It's called Muzz or Muzzy. Like
on
Subways.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, whatever. You can't get too bent out of shape about it. You can't say, like, I mean, when Trump won, some people might recall, I had a very gracious and unifying message where I said we can all benefit from this and we can all get on the winning team. But Zohran wins. They're out there saying Anna and Dasha need to get disemboweled. They act worse than groypers. They're horrible.
I know.
And like, why is that? It's so revelatory of the political impulse that I just don't share.
Well, it's just like revelatory of the fact that you're resentful of people who you perceive as more successful than you, whether or not that's even true. Like, we're talking about a very small degree, very low stakes here.
I mean, I'm a vocal Mamdani hater, and I couldn't even make it to vote for for someone else. So You really gotta just...
Yeah. I mean, it's like, again, like, I think I said this already, but I'm not... It's not even that his policies are so comically retarded, because they might not even live to see the light of day.
Mm-hmm.
And he might just, get caught up in, like, bureaucratic red tape. It's just that he is so, like, spiritually and aesthetically antagonistic to everything I stand for.
I
like,
hate to see
the fact
his
that
face.
he's like a failed rapper, the fact that he was like on Twitter back before he became like a famous personality, like pandering to all like the Desi celebs, like at replying like Aziz Ansari and Hassan Minaj and the Das Racist guys and like Hari Kondobalulu or whatever his name, Harry Labubu.
Yeah, being like, they gotta change Apu. Yeah. We can't have Hank Azaria doing the voice of Apu anymore. And we gotta have real Indian people doing the Indian cartoon.
But he was like so clearly trying to ingratiate with those guys. And guess what? He got his wish, because now they're all caping for him.
He's a whore.
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
Yeah, my issue is not...
they all are, but...
that he's... a radical Islamist. It's that he's an attention whore. He's like Luigi or the Houthi pirate.
At least the Houthi pirate, like, you know, he prioritized his piracy at the end of the day.
Did he?
I mean,
where is he now?
It's not like he parlayed that into a media career. He's still, you know.
Yeah, he's kind of like Hawk to a girl, one hit wonder.
Took him a while to respond to my DM. So I assume he was busy.
Yeah. He's on a boat. They have poor internet
he's like,
reception.
he's doing his Houthi thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If there's one thing that I hate more than a devout Muslim, it's a progressive Muslim. Because that's a contradiction in terms.
I don't even know what that means.
I prefer my Muslims
to be Muslim.
To be radical extremists.
To be normal.
Who believe in like 72 virgins or whatever.
I mean, I really don't know enough about Islam.
Yeah.
Too scared. I'm too scared to read the Quran.
Yeah, but Zohran Mamdani is like Mia Khalifa. If he ever set foot in Gaza, they would throw him off the nearest rooftop for being pro-LGBTQ. Oh, another disgusting plot point in all of this is that Mahmoud Khalil is back and doing cute little photo ops with Zohran Mamdani.
They let that guy out?
Yep. Ain't nothing happened.
All right. I mean, it's good, I guess.
But we shall see. I mean, I guess word on the street is that Curtis Sliwa has to drop out to give Eric Adams a fighting chance.
Well, Cuomo's also running as an independent, which is a huge mistake because he already lost the primary.
Yeah,
he definitely needs to drop out. Yeah, Sliwa should.
They should just rule as a Roman triumvirate: Sliwa, Cuomo, Adams.
I personally am a big fan of Sliwa.
Me too.
I get why, you know, people think he's like goofy.
Well, he
wears a beret and
loves
like
cats.
80 cats.
Yeah.
But everything he says sounds very sensical to me.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't there like that whole rumor that maybe proved true that he stabbed himself in the stomach to pretend that he was unceremoniously attacked by
one of the gaudy guys?
Something like that. Like, he's also like a huge attention whore.
Of course.
I hate when leftists are like, Anna, you're just jealous and vindictive and you're so narcissistic that you're always projecting onto others and can't imagine that somebody would have sincere sentimental motivations because Zohran clearly has kind eyes and a kind heart.
No,
and it's like,
no.
He has like Muhammad Atta dark triad eyes.
Yeah.
Like, even in the photo with his wife where they're like, you know, she's doing the sassy, like, cross-leg pose and he's, like, standing in the back in his shavar kameez, like, he looks like a Pasolini's Arabian Nights gooner.
The Mr. Cardamom should really just make you ineligible.
Yes.
In my eyes, to rule.
Yeah, you know what? I don't even care if he's, like, a fake citizen. or like a brown person or whatever. It's just that he had that fucking rap alter ego. I love how 50 Cent came out and was like, I'll give you $250,000 to like kick
it was
rocks
some weird amount, yeah, that he's specific.
I think it was like 239 or something.
Yeah. He said, whose friend is this?
My faith in black people has been restored. I regret saying that BLM made black people uncool because now they're back.
They're back and better than ever. The Dubai wedding, he's never had a job. Mm-hmm. He's never had a job.
I know people say that about us, but that's not true. We've both been working since we were like 14 years old. I mean, granted, they were like shitty dead end retail jobs, but
yeah, I don't have
like service jobs.
Like,
we didn't have careers. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, we do now. We do now. But we've always worked.
Yeah, that's true.
We weren't good at it.
No,
that's why we became podcasters. But like, I have had many jobs.
I sang for my supper.
I literally sang for my supper. But yeah, when I pointed out he didn't have a job, all these people were like, "You should talk, Dasha." And it's like, the fuck you know about me? What do you? I was like 27 when we started this show. I don't. What do you think I was doing before that? Having masala memories with my mommy? Nope.
I'm making masala memories playlist for mommy.
Fuck that.
That's also so like demeaning and condescending that his mom hired him as like a quote audio director.
Yeah,
and
people
was
like, he had a job.
Now son, you must make me a Spotify playlist that includes DOS races and MIA.
Ugh.